Thank you. Good evening, everyone.
Welcome to Weekend Update. I'm Michael Che.
I'm Colin Jost. Well, this was a terrible week for the world, but a great week for random idiots who like to share completely unhinged thoughts wherever they can. And weirdly, it's not even on social media anymore. I saw a 1,000-word essay called How I'd Fix Palestine, and it was posted in a Yelp review of a Buffalo Wild Wings.
Wednesday was International Women's Day. I said was, next joke. A new study finds that some New York City rats carry the virus that causes COVID, which is why I always order mine well done.
Well, guys, even world leaders who could be making it better are making it worse. For example, former President Trump went out of his way to praise the terrorist group Hezbollah, calling them, quote, very smart. Though, in Trump's defense, he thinks Hezbollah is the genie from Aladdin.
A deep-sea diver has announced plans to set a new record by living underwater for 100 days. I feel like the record is longer than that, said the people of New Orleans. I don't know why I thought that'd make you laugh. LaFonza Butler was sworn in as California's newest senator, becoming the first openly black woman in Congress. You mean second, said George Santos. Representative George Santos said that he is stepping aside from his committee assignments to prevent being a distraction. He added, the last thing I want is attention. Then he sashayed away in a feather boa.
George Santos admitted that while living in Brazil, he did dress in drag, but said he was not a drag queen. Okay, honey, we knew that from your contouring.
New York Congressman George Santos, seen here in a promo for a pawn shop reality show, was indicted on federal charges including conspiracy, wire fraud, and identity theft. He was also indicted for reckless homicide when that button shot off his jacket and killed a bystander.
Disney World is closing Splash Mountain to turn it into Tiana's Bayou Adventure after complaints that its Song of the South theme was racist. Okay, but where's the outrage about Disney forcing a mentally challenged dwarf to mine blood diamonds? New Jersey Senator and most successful member of the Lollipop Guild, Bob Menendez, was indicted on new charges accusing him of accepting bribes from Egypt. Menendez denied the allegations, calling them as over the top as my new bejeweled scarab.
The revised AP African American history class removed the names of several black authors that Florida officials called problematic. Instead, they've been replaced with authors they call one of the good ones.
Republicans on Friday nominated Jim Jordan to be the next House Speaker. Jordan is best known for denying the 2020 election results, looking the other way on an Ohio State sexual abuse scandal, and for his role as Anger in Inside Out.
A drag queen who claims she performed with George Santos said that George did not have the glamour to be a professional. But she said another drag queen in Congress is absolutely slaying as the character Marjorie Taylor Greene. Playboy has cut ties with porn star Mia Khalifa after she expressed support for Hamas. See, Lauren, I was Googling her for work. In a new interview, Jada Pinkett Smith reveals that she and husband Will Smith have actually been separated since 2016. Ironically, after he suggested that she should star in G.I. Jane 2.
It was also reported that George Santos lied to potential campaign donors that he was a producer of the Broadway musical Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark. Though he did end up working with the Green Goblin.
telling you what happened.
Yeah. A public library in Alabama has flagged a children's picture book as potentially sexually explicit just because the author's last name is Gay. Though, to be fair, the book is titled Gay's Porn for Kids. Speaker of the House, thank you. Speaker of the House, Kevin McCarthy, seen here wanting to know if you or someone you love has been injured in a car accident. Met in person with President Biden about the debt ceiling and said they had a good conversation. It went so well, Biden let him pick a couple classified documents out of the bowl. Scientists in Europe are studying a skeleton that they say is rewriting the history of syphilis. The skeleton is better known by its stage name, Russell Brand.
Oh. The CIA is marking its 75th anniversary by launching a podcast. And because it's the CIA, they're launching it directly into an Afghani wedding.
Yeah. New Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni has been accused of spreading white supremacist ideas, which is crazy. We're now counting Italians as white?
California has become the first state in the country to issue ebony alerts when a black child goes missing. Here with more on this is Colin Jost.
It's the first show.
Oh, read the card.
Yeah.
One of the most popular new video games is Trombone Champ, which is a Guitar Hero style game for the trombone. Trombone Champ is also the nickname of a very popular lady in my neighborhood.
California has become the first state in the country to enact ebony alerts to help find missing black children. And I'll save you some time. They're not with their fathers. Oh, you like that? Well, here's another. A new study says that the combined mass of every ant on Earth is greater than the mass of every mammal and bird combined, thanks mostly to this juicy bitch. I can't wait. California has become, I like that we restate it. California has become the first state in the country to issue ebony alerts when a black child goes missing. And hopefully the police find them before I do.
Those are some rough jokes, Colin. A new study finds that despite women making less money than men, more single women in the U.S. own homes than single men, thanks to a phenomenon economists call divorce. The second largest Hindu temple in the world has opened in New Jersey. Hindu leaders believe the temple ended up in New Jersey because it did something terrible in a former life.
A fisherman in Texas set a new world record after he caught a 280-pound alligator garfish. And like everything caught in Texas, it was immediately bussed to New York City.
It was reported that last year the population of China declined by 850,000 people, thanks to an increase in China's leading cause of death, protesting. China plans to reverse the population decline with an emergency import of Nick Cannon. Yesterday was National No Bra Day, and boy, was I dizzy. A new study finds that 53% of dog owners in the U.S. question whether the rabies vaccine is safe for their pets because they heard it could cause pawtism. good news. It's a happy ending,
nice,
Colin.
happy ending to that joke. Due to a computer error, a school in Massachusetts has been unable to turn off its lights for over a year and a half. The students are doing fine, but the classroom hamster has gone insane. Alaska Airlines says it has created a new coffee blend for passengers that tastes better when the plane is in the air, while Spirit Airlines has created a special moonshine they give out when they have to land upside down. The U.S. Department of the Interior has changed the name of Squaw Valley, California, because it is considered a derogatory term for Native American women. Okay, I don't understand how that name gets changed, and yet no one cares there's an entire town in New York that mocks my people.